Ariel and Matthew, you have come here today to be joined in marriage. The essence of this commitment is the taking of another person as a partner, companion, and friend. It is, therefore, a decision not to be entered into lightly, but with great consideration and respect for both the other person and oneself. Ariel and Matthew have invited us to share in this celebration as they affirm their love before us, pledge their faith to one another, and enter into the joys and privileges of marriage. May I ask, who offers Ariel's hand in marriage? Love is the greatest experience we human beings can have, and it can add depth of meaning to our lives. The day-to-day companionship, the pleasure in doing things together, or in doing separate things but exchanging experiences, is a continuous and essential part of what a married couple who love one another can share. Marriage was established that two persons might have lifelong companionship, that natural instincts and affections might be fulfilled in mutual love, that children should enjoy the security of family life, love, and home. Marriage symbolizes the intimate sharing of two lives, yet this sharing must not diminish, but enhance the individuality of each partner. A happy marriage is one which is continually developing while growing in the understanding of the other person. By growing together in love, it is possible to share not only the joys of life, but the burden of sorrows as well. Ariel and Matthew, your marriage is intended to join you in a relationship that is intimate and personal. It offers you the hope and indeed the promise of love that is true and mature. To attain such love, you will have to commit yourselves to each other freely and gladly for the sake of a richer and deeper life together. I'd ask you to join hands. And Matthew, I'm going to ask you to repeat after me. I declare that I do not know of any lawful impediment why I, Matthew James Hazel, may not be joined in matrimony to Ariel Jean Crawford. And Ariel, I declare that I do not know of any lawful impediment why I, Ariel Jean Crawford, may not be joined in matrimony to Matthew James Hazel. Matthew, please repeat. I call upon all present to witness. That I, Matthew James Hazel. Take you, Ariel Jean Crawford. To be my lawful wedded wife. I call upon all present to witness that I, Ariel Jean Crawford, take you, Matthew James Hazel, to be my lawful wedded husband. Matthew James Hazel, do you take Ariel Jean Crawford to be your lawful wife, to have and to hold, and to be faithful to her from this day forward, for better, for worse, for richer or poorer, in sickness and in health, to love and to cherish, so long as you both shall live?
I do.
Ariel Jean Crawford, do do you take Matthew James Hazel to be your lawful husband, to have and to hold, and to be faithful to him from this day forward, for better, for worse, for richer or poor, in sickness and in health, to love and to cherish, so long as you both shall live? I, Matthew James Hazel, give you this ring. I'll hold your tissue. That's not going to use help. As a token of the solemn vows of this marriage, I, Ariel Jean Crawford, give you this ring. By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Solemnization of Marriage Act, I pronounce you, Matthew James Hazel and Ariel Jean Crawford, to be husband and wife. May you enjoy length of days, fulfillment of hopes and peace, and contentment of mind as you day by day live and fulfill the terms of this covenant you have made with one another. Matthew, you may kiss your stunning bride.
Heidi has said, I'm Ariane and I am Ariel's maid of honor. So Ariel and Matt, I want to thank you both for inviting me to be a part of your wedding, and I'd like to offer my sincerest congratulations. So Ariel and I met when we first moved into residence during our first year of university almost 10 years ago, so we're old. After we met, I quickly learned a few things you probably all know about Ariel. That she loves Matt, obviously, and that she has what could be classified as an unhealthy obsession with Disney movies, and as evident by, all the decorations. And she is kind and fiercely loyal. She sees the good in everyone, and her positive energy contributes to every environment she is in. Ariel, we can all attest that you are a wonderful friend, daughter, sister, granddaughter, niece, and more. You're a beautiful bride, and now I know you are going to be an amazing wife. When Ariel and I first met, she and Matt had been dating for less than a year. In theory, I knew this, but it didn't register until an embarrassingly short time ago when Ariel and I were talking about their wedding plans. Math and calendars are hard and a little bit of a struggle for me. So it felt like they had been together for much longer than a few months. The reason the timeline didn't sound right was because of the way she's been talking about Matt since the day I met her. She was already committed and dedicated to, and completely comfortable with Matt, who was at the time her still rather new boyfriend. We can take this as one of the first signs that they would go on to become husband and wife. Ariel and Matt, we are all so delighted that you have found your Disney fairy tale ending, and we all want to wish you a happily ever after. Congratulations, guys.
Hello, hey everyone. So it's quite an honor to be the best man at my brother's wedding. It's pretty crazy to think I'm up here giving a speech. Because when I think of Matt, I still think of us as little kids living on Rossi. Anybody in here who knows Matt knows he's a little bit of a gamer. So when we were growing up on weekends, I would wake up, I don't know what time, and I would make my way into Matt's room, and he'd be playing some games like Zelda, and I like to say that we were playing, but more like he was playing, and I was sitting there watching, which is cool. He's my big bro. I remember when Matt and Ariel were going to move to PEI, and I thought that was cool because that's where I'm from, and PEI is really awesome. Over the years, Matt and I have done a lot of things. Back in the day, we used to paddle together. We would kill it, we would race together, we would win. We've been through good times, we've been through bad times. But it is really cool to actually be up here and be able to experience this with my brother. And anybody who knows me knows I'm somewhat, or used to be somewhat of a shithead. Yeah, I mean, even back in the day, Matt has always had my back. One time in particular, I remember being out, drinking, smoking, both, whatever it was, and, Mom and Dad waking up wondering, where's Mike? He's disappeared again. And so me, of course, I wouldn't answer my phone, because scared of getting in trouble, so who do you go to when you're the younger brother? Your big brother, of course. So I would call Matt, and I would say, Matt, I need your help. Don't tell Mom and Dad you're talking to me. Pretend everything is fine. So when my parents are freaking out, wondering where I am, I'm talking to Matt in secret. And one time I remember telling him, go in my closet, look in a pair of my pants, and find some eye drops, and throw them out the window, because I'm a little bit out of it and I don't want to face Mom and Dad. So even back then, being a bit of a punk, Matt has always had my back, and it's been really cool seeing Matt progress, Matt and Ariel progress over the years, seeing them get their first apartment, their second apartment, and now their lovely house that they live in. And I'm really, truly honored to be here and be Matt's best man standing in. I like to make things pretty light and humorous, but it really is an honor to be here giving this speech right now with my big bro. I wish Matt and Ariel nothing but happiness and true love and fairy tales, rainbows, all that good stuff. for the rest of their lives, and hopefully we have many more stories to go through, because every time we get together is always such a pleasure, and I can't wait to make more memories with my big bro. And I think that's pretty much it.
Hey, how's it going, everybody? For those of you who don't know me, which I'm sure is most of you, my name is Shane Mancini. I met Matt in 2011 on a sail going down south in the Naval Reserves. The thing with the military, especially the Naval Reserves, is you see a lot of people come and go, a lot of friends that you may not speak to again for years, or ever again for that matter. Never anything personal, just the way it is. I'm sure active military or veterans in the audience can relate. But the benefit to that is it becomes very clear the ones you do naturally stay in touch with over the years are usually your best of friends. That being said, I'm proud to call Matt and Ariel both some of my very best of friends, and want you both to know that I appreciate all the great times we've had and times in the future to come. I also want to thank Matt's family for treating me so well over the years, always trying to include me in any holidays and any just good times at their house while here in Halifax away from family back home. Rob, Colleen, thanks a lot. Means a bunch. So Matt, Ariel, good luck to the both of you. I'm sure you guys are going to be great as a married couple. Not that you're not already basically married. I'm very happy for the both of you. I'm proud I could be here with you guys on this day. Cheers, guys.
Hi everyone, I'm Cheryl and I've known Ariel for about 8 years. We met when she was a student at DDC. We built our friendship on the interest of Twilight. Then one rainy day I offered to drive her home and I can't get rid of her. Just joking, Ariel, love ya. Over the last 8 years, I've seen what a kind, caring and loving person you are, and I wouldn't change it for anything. It took a few years before I met Matt. I was actually starting to think he was made up. But once I got to know him, it was clear to see how happy they are and how they are meant for each other. I'm happy for the both of you and I wish you nothing but the best. I wish I was taking you back to
I'm Courtney and I've known Ariel for about 10 years now. We met at UPEI and quite frankly that year's a bit of a blur to me. But we got a really good friendship out of it, so all good. We both left UPEI and we attended NSC ECE together, and she had left before me and completed 1 year. She helped me throughout my first year, at least when we weren't watching our free entertainment at the apartment. But on a serious note, Ariel, I really don't know where I'd be without you right now, so thank you very much. I'm so happy to be here with you today and very excited this is happening for you finally. Matt, I've known you for a while now, but over the last 2.5 years since my daughter has been born, I've been really excited to watch you with her, and you just mean everything to her. She loves you, so I can't wait to see you with your own. I wish a lifetime of happiness for both of you.
My name is Mercedes. I'm the sister of the bride. I've never held a microphone before, so this is really weird. First of all, I want to say a huge thank you to Angie for helping me with this speech because I am not good at talking. I'd like to say I'm not going to read from my phone, but it's 2017. So it's really hard to write a speech, so I'm just going to have to go with the professionals from Disney to describe what love is. First off, we have the Lion King. I can see what's happening, and they don't have a clue. They've fallen in love, and here's the bottom line. Our trio's down to 2. Pete's dragon.
I'll be your candle on the water. This flame inside of me will grow. Keep holding on, you'll make it. Here's my hand, so take it. Snow White. I'm wishing for the one I love to find me today. I'm hoping and I'm dreaming of the nice things he'll say. Pocahontas. If I never knew you, I'd have lived my whole life through, empty as the sky, never knowing why. Oh, careful. Lost forever if I never knew you. So Ariel and Matt, on your wedding day, my wish for you is that you have all the love and happiness found in all the Disney movies combined. Love you both. Love you too.
Matt and Ariel, I've known you for over a decade now. The time flies, it feels like yesterday. But I've had many good memories. We've been roommates, we've lived together, and it's been some of the best years of my life. I'm incredibly thankful that you guys invited me here today to be part of this incredible ceremony. It feels like you guys have been married for years already, so this is just semantics, I feel, at this point. But again, I can't thank you enough for having me a part of this. You look incredible. Matt, treat her well. Ariel, I know you will. And I wish you nothing but the best for the rest of your life. Thank you.
Good evening, everybody. My name is Chris. I've known Matt since we were just young teens, and even before I knew him, I used to use his name to get into the Asheville Junior High dances. Didn't even know him. Grade 10, you can't go hang out with all your buddies in grade 9, so thanks, buddy. It was a lot of fun dances, like the cha-cha slide and everything. Amazing. Never met you till after that. So when I met him later on the same year in the summer, me and our friend Brennan used to sit around and play surprising video games all night, play Halo, yell at people, everything like that. Watch the Chappelle show on the side. It was great. Go to bed, sleep for about an hour, and we would wake up to Rob making us chocolate chip pancakes. The best part of staying at the Hazel household was chocolate chip pancakes. And no matter how many of the Hazels are around, he's still Hazel to me. I've never called him Matt. It's very awkward to say, and I can't do it. So I'm not going to pretend. I didn't break it? Alright. Okay, so as far as Ariel, we've known each other since grade 10 in Mr. Simonson's English class, which I think I passed.
I think so.
Yes, I think so. Apparently she said I used to sing Justin Timberlake, but I don't believe that. Yes, sexy man. But ever since then, ever since the old days of hanging out in the math hall wing at Prince Andrew High School, these two have always been great together, and as Mitch and everybody else has touched on, it's like they've already been married, but now at least it's official. We're all here for that. So I would like to say thank you for you both for having me here. Ariel, you look beautiful, and Hazel, you look as beautiful as ever. Thank you. Always taking the show away. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so as for everybody here tonight, all the families on both sides, I'm sure they will extend their gratitude to everybody for coming. It's been a great day. With that, I'd like to propose a toast to the new bride and the new groom. I wish you both the best in the next journey in your lives today. That starts right now. Love you both. Thank you very much.
Hello, my name's Rob. I'm the father of Matt, and I've known him all his life. I'm going to make this short and sweet, much like myself. I'll touch on something Mike said, and that's about Matt. He's always had your back. He's always been there for you. He's always been more mature than his age, even when he was 3.
Always been an old man.
Always been an old man. Always worried about what's going on. To the point when I told him, before he even knew about MacPass, I went through the bridge and I said, I don't think we're going to pay this time. I went through, Aaron went up, and he almost started crying. Dad, we can't do it, we're breaking the law. He couldn't believe it. So we fast forward many years when him and Shane and the girls were away. I think you know where you're going?
I think so, yeah.
get a call one night, and Matt says, "Oh, Dad, I just want to let you know if I won't be calling you. We're down here in the valley down here. I won't be calling you. I can't find my phone." First thing I thought was, what a considerate son calls his dad to let him know. Then he follows up with, "Shane and I tipped the canoe, almost drowned, barely made it ashore in the wintertime, froze. This poor guy, all drunk up, takes him into his cabin. Basically saved their lives, as the girls were back in the cabin cursing them." So from that day on, I gave Matt the name of Mahospis. So every time Matt's away and I write him, I always sign it Mahospis. And what that was we had a pact, and this what was very serious to me, was I'd almost lost my son and his best friend. And I said, we'll never take this day for granted again, and that we'll always make sure when we say goodbye or goodnight, it's always so sincere. So every time I give Matt a hug, it's a very passionate father-son hug, and I always say Mahospis, because it always started off with my alive boy. I had to add something to the end when he left the Navy. Almost broke my heart.
Almost.
Hooked up with those bums down there. Yeah, ready, I'm ready, boys. Anyway, I had to put a little ending on the back of that. It was SBS, super backseater. Take a seat, boys. This is the #1 backseater. Anyway, he's my boy. He's my pride and joy. Next in line, he's tied for first with him, but today's his day. And I'd like to thank everybody for coming out, my family from far away, near, Ariel's family. You are our family now. We love you, and thank you, and take care of my hospital.
Ariel, you're a beautiful woman. You look lovely in your wonderful dress tonight. As the date was getting closer and closer, I must say, I thought back of all the years we had together. From the little time you were born with that little cone head, till you grew up to who you are today. You're a kind, loving, caring woman. Your mom will be very proud of you. Matt, Ariel, I'm excited to be part of this one today. This is only the beginning. You're going to create a lot of special memories, traditions, heartbreaks when you can't go to family at Christmas time, Thanksgiving, but you will come up with your own family events, and that's what being here is all about. Matt, welcome to our family. We're a different family. You already know that. Unfortunately, you see us when we're up at the cottage at Murray Corner, so it's not normal. But we do welcome. You're very fortunate. Angie and I don't live around here, so you don't get to see us often. That is a plus. In all seriousness, we are very, very happy to be here today. It's been a long time coming. 10 years exactly, Matt. But I wasn't counting. Going back to the PEI days, Ariel went to university for 2 years over there. What I didn't know at the time was Ariel was making lots of trips back and forth to Dartmouth. So on the weekends, I tried to track Ariel down, but she wouldn't answer her cell phone. So it was study group, it was bad cell reception. I fell for it all. I was naive dad. But the best one she got me on was, I used to keep putting money in the bank account for her, and I said, just go to Shoppers Drug Mart. I used to work there at the time. You can buy the basics, what you need. So Ariel learned real quick that you could take cash advances. So I'd see $50, $100, $150 Shoppers, thinking she's buying toothpaste, cosmetics, whatever, I'm okay with that. But she was burning through the money pretty quick. So, Matt, I figure it's 18 grand a year university. 2 years, you hose me over. So we need to negotiate something. In all fairness, we welcome you to the family, as I said, and we are looking forward to spending time with you. We're not around often, but when we are, we hope that we can get together and do meals or whatever the case may be. May God bless you both with a healthy, long, happy life together. And we're we're looking forward to Bridge. Thank you very much. Alright, so I'm clearly not as prepared or elegant as the rest of the people that are coming up. I'm definitely going to have to read off a paper that I wrote at 11:45 last night, so... So I'm just gonna keep this plain and simple. Ariel and I would like to thank you, our friends and families, for being here to celebrate this special day with us. A special thank you to those of you who have listened to us blow off steam as we prepared for this. Definitely the biggest thing that we took away from getting ready for this marriage is that both of us are, well, especially me, are terrible at planning, as pretty much everybody that I send out invites to go. As such, we'll be sticking to our day jobs. We'd also like to take this opportunity to thank a few people. So, Sue Hanley, who has already left, unfortunately, she's the one that made all this delicious food for us tonight. Ariel's grandparents, who also helped, they cooked a lot of the desserts that you guys are probably eating right now. Our friends that are sitting up here at the head table with us, of course.
Hey, Matt.
Hey.
And of course our parents. We couldn't have made it here without all of your love and support. You're all amazing people. We love you very much. With that said, please enjoy the rest of the night. You're our favorite people in the world. We'll see you on the dance floor. Ariel will let you.